In a quiet village, surrounded by red earth and tall palm trees, lived a woman named Nana. She had no wealth, no husband, no children, only a small, humble room, and a heart the size of Africa itself. People in the village said she was too kind for this world. But no one knew just how far her kindness could reach. Not until the day she walked miles for a complete stranger. One scorching afternoon, Nana was returning from the market when she heard a faint cry from the roadside. Under a withered tree sat a young man, weak, dusty, and clutching his stomach in pain. He had walked for days, hoping to reach the nearest town for help. His name was Kwabena, a traveler whose bag had been stolen, leaving him with absolutely nothing. No food, no water, no strength. People passed him by. They stared, they whispered, but not a single person stopped. Except Nana. She knelt beside him, her voice soft as she asked, "My son, who left you here to suffer all alone?" Kwabena could barely speak. He managed only 2 words, "Please, water." Nana had only 1 bottle of water left for herself, but she handed it to him without a moment's hesitation. Then she did something the young man never, ever expected. The closest clinic was far, almost 4 miles, across dusty, unforgiving roads. Kwabena couldn't walk. Nana looked at the long path stretching into the distance. She looked at the young man's shaking body, and she said, "If you cannot walk, then I will walk for you." She went from house to house, knocking on every door, pleading for help. But everyone had an excuse. "I have no fuel, I don't have the time, it's too far." "That's not my problem." Nana didn't argue, she didn't complain. She simply removed her worn-out slippers, tightened the wrapper around her waist, and began to walk. 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, under the brutal, burning sun. She walked until her feet cracked and bled, until the thick dust turned her face gray, until her own legs trembled with exhaustion. But she did not stop. When she finally reached the clinic gate, she collapsed, whispering to the staff, "A young man is dying. Please, help him." The nurses rushed to find Kwabena and brought him to the clinic. He was severely dehydrated, malnourished, and weak. But he was alive. When he finally woke up, the very first question he asked was, "Where is the woman?" Nana was resting in a small chair in the waiting area. Her feet were swollen, her clothes caked in dust, her eyes red with fatigue. She smiled when she saw he was awake. Kwabena broke down in tears. "No one helped me. Everyone ignored me, except you. Why? Why would you do all this for me?" Nana replied quietly, "Because one day, someone walked miles for me, too. I'm only passing the blessing forward." Kwabena didn't understand what she meant, not yet, but he felt the weight of her words deep in his soul. When he was strong enough, he followed Nana back to her village to thank her properly. But what he discovered there shocked him to his core. Nana lived completely alone. She had no job, no steady income, and barely enough food to feed herself. She gave him everything she had, while having almost nothing. In that moment, Kwabena made a silent, unbreakable promise. This woman will never suffer again. You see, Kwabena wasn't just any traveler. He was a successful entrepreneur, returning from a business journey, a man with connections, influence, and a huge online following. He shared Nana's incredible story with the world, and the world responded. Within weeks, her small room was completely renovated. The same villagers who had once ignored her now came to help. NGOs visited, bringing support. Food supplies arrived in abundance. And Nana, the woman who was too kind for this world, finally got the support she so deeply deserved. But the greatest gift of all, Kwabena started calling her mother. Because sometimes family isn't found through blood, but through kindness. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more.